Hello everyone, today I have another custom LEGO minifigure review. This one again is from Minifig-Factory because that's where I get most of my custom minifigures right now. So I got a few of them in here, so let's get right into it. Okay, so first one we'll start with, let's open him up. Take off his weapons. You can probably already tell who it is just by seeing his weapons. I gotta grab my minifig stands. So the first minifigure I have here, let's see if you can get it. Probably already know who it is, but focus. It's Captain Hydra. So it's a Captain America variant that Hydra made, or it is Captain America that turned evil and went to Hydra. I don't know his exact backstory. I just thought he looked a really cool minifigure, and he's a good villain against Captain America if you want them to, you know, have like a side-by-side or versing kind of thing. So you can see he kind of has the Captain America mask on. Instead of an A, it's an H on the head. And then there's some red lines to accent. Pretty simple where the eyes show, mouth shows. No back printing on his head. Coming down to his chest, he has the sort of the Hydra logo. It's supposed to be the octopus, but you can kind of tell it comes out in 4 spots. Coming down a little lower, there's a more detailing across, not really like pouches or anything. It's more like armor going across or up on his upper torso too. And then coming on to the belt, that right there, it's really small to tell on the camera, but that is the exact Hydra logo. It's the octopus. It should be red, but that's okay. Coming to his arms, you can kind of see the Hydra logo a little better. It's the octopus. Again, it should be red. It'd match the outfit way better. And then the same thing on this side. And then coming down to the legs, just some more armor coming down, some straps going across, or lines going across just for extra detailing. And then the no side printing on the legs, but the straps do go around back and inside the grooves, so they should come around the side, but they don't. But that's okay, because he's still a cool figure. And then to his back, he's got like a spot where there's straps going across, and then you can see he is wearing armor. And then again, figure comes apart perfectly fine, doesn't hurt the printing on him at all. And then he comes with a shield. So instead of it being Captain America with the star, red, white, and blue, it has the Hydra logo, and then black and red rivets and stripes. So you can see that logo would look way better on the side if it was red. And then he does also come with a machine gun kind of thing. Don't know the exact gun, but looks like a World War II kind of gun. So that is Captain Hydra. Pretty happy with this figure. I've wanted one for a while, so let's put him on his stand and get to the next figure. Next one, you can already tell who this one is. This one's DeathStroke. Another variant of DeathStroke. I think I have one already, but this one's a little different. So here's DeathStroke. This one he actually has the other eye area for it. So the other one I had was it was a gray head, or all gray underparts. This one's all black underparts, and he does have the second eye instead of it. The other one was just the orange side. So I do like the face on this one a lot. I like him having the 2 eyes. He looks a little more menacing, even though he is supposed to only have the one side. He does have back printing on his head. It's like where the band comes along the back of his head, because he has like a mask on a mask kind of thing. So you can see where it ties it on, and then these are like flowing in the wind kind of. Coming down to his chest, there's a lot of detail on his chest. He's got like right here goes to the arm. It's like more armor kind of thing, like an undershirt. You can see it's like hexagonal pattern, which is really cool. Back to the chest, you can see the blue underneath all of it is where his muscles are on his chest. And then the black and orange over top is like armor coming across the top of it instead. And then he does have pouches on his lower waist area. And then this detail, it comes apart. The details from the chest come down to the legs. You can see the lines right here starting at the waistline of the figure. And then they do come down. He's got some buckles, and then just some more lines going across, more armor kind of thing. Some more straps right here with buckles. To his left arm, he has like a white band, kind of like taped off area, and then the hexagonal detailing that comes into the chest, which is really cool. I like the arm too, that it's orange, matches the face side. And then to his other arm, just more line detailing. He has an orange hand, so the line detailing kind of matches the legs and chest. And then to his back, it's a full. It looks really good because it's this without the legs. It is a full figure. Like you can see, it flows very well. I wish the legs had back printing on them, but that's okay. On his back, you see the blue again is like the muscles or contours on him, and then the orange lines are the same. They kind of match up with the front and the arm. And then he has the pouches that come along the back of him, and then the orange mesh kind of area is also on his back. So I'm really happy with this figure. He's actually really cool, and I like him better than the other one I have. And then he comes with a little Lego gun with a piece that's like kind of like a suppressor on it. So there's this figure. Really happy with this one. I do like him a lot. Sorry, I just flipped all the bases everywhere. The next figure, of course, is going to be another Deadpool because I have to get every single Deadpool variant there is. So he comes with some weapons, but I'll show those after. Like every Deadpool, you need swords. So this one might look the same as the other one that I have because I have another gray one, but he actually is different. This one has red eyes, so the face looks really good. This face has been on other ones before, but the red eyes with the gray and black look really good. No back printing on the head. Coming down to the chest, this is a different chest from my other gray one. So it has the Deadpool logo at his waist, and then the red and black X across the chest with straps connecting to it. And then you can see where the black is. There's lighter gray or darker gray that shows the muscle contours, and then the center of him is where he just has like the underneath area for the gray. And then that comes down into the legs where he has more straps, and then the black comes down also. He does have side printing on his arms. You can see they're kind of like sleeves. He kind of has like a t-shirt on over his stuff, which is cool. So the arms are the same both sides. And then he does have side printing on his legs. So that he has a handgun on this side in a holster. And then this side he has a knife with the little Deadpool logo, which is really cool. And then again the straps are along the front. And then there's no back printing on the legs, which is kind of sad because there should be. It looked really well or really good if there was. Again, the black's on the sides. You can see where the muscles are on his back. He has the pouches along his waist. A little quick with this figure because I have so many of them, so I've showed a lot of Deadpool already. But he does come with the piece to hold his swords in it. So I'll put those in. One sword and two swords. There you go. Now he looks more like Deadpool. And then he does come with a little pistol that I've probably showed before. So another Deadpool added to the collection. Awesome. Just gotta get another base. 3 more figures. Next one we'll do. I'm also trying to do Iron Man, so I have another one here. This one is the Mark 25, I believe. So we'll here he is. The cool thing is he looks, if this came, if you saw this for the first time without me saying it's a custom figure, you'd think this is a Lego minifigure, which is awesome. It's a fully completed figure, except for the legs. There should be printing on the back of the legs that look really well. He even has the Tony Stark face. It is a double-sided face, but that is a Lego face, so I'm not going to show that one too much. But the helmet looks amazing. I'm going to take this piece off. This is just the black Iron Man piece, which I'm pretty sure that's a Lego piece. There's no printing on this one. But the front face piece, you can see it kind of has like a shimmer to it. It has green eyes and then the gray accenting lines, which just add so much more detail to it. You can see on the inside it's just black. That'd be cool if there's a little HUD on the inside. But the face has a lot of detail. Even though it's just a simple detailing, it looks really good. Coming down to the chest, you can see it's just a bunch of Iron Man armor. It looks really well. It's really well done. It's not raised up. It doesn't feel like it's raised up at all. So it is flush with the figure piece. He has a little bit of green where the chest or the arc reactor piece is for him. And then he has some accenting gray, which would be like, could be battle damage, could just be kind of like a glare on how it was printing. It like gives it more of a sheen kind of thing. Upper chest, he has a bunch of like bolts and rivets where the armor is, you can kind of see. And then the chest piece flows down to the legs, so you can see on the sides where the waist is. These come down to the center part. And then he does have knee armor, and then the boots you can see, and then on his higher part of the legs. And then the arms are the same. A little yellow on the top. It's just armor. It's pretty cool. And then to the back, you can see it's kind of like the suit piece. These would be like the jetpacks kind of thing on the back. They flip open kind of thing. And then he does come with, since it's the Mark 25, he's like a Demolisher one. I think I'm putting these on right. Let me check. Hold on. Yep. So he comes with some pieces, and these are like his battering ram kind of pieces. So I'll show you the piece. They're the same, just printed on just printed on like opposite flip side kind of thing. So these are like the battering rams kind of. But with these on, the figure can hold them. So if you ever look up like the Mark 25, he has these giant yellow claws or like fists that he just punches stuff and destroys everything. So another awesome Iron Man added. I'm actually really happy with this figure too. These are some cool figures this time. A little different too. So there's that one. Really quick, if you want to see any of my other Minifig-Factory reviews, click up right here at the exclamation point. I'll put like one or two up there. You can check them out. There's a lot of cool figures you can get off the website, so links will be down below for that as always. And on to the next figure. This one is not superhero themed this time. This one is actually a Star Wars one, if you didn't see who it was already. I'm going to take him apart really quick and then put them together after. Pop these pieces off. Okay. So this one is, what's his name? So this is Commander Fox. I took all his accessories off really quick just to show his printing first. Pretty simple face on him. Looks really good, like a clone. He's got the red, because that's his overall color is red. So the helmet is just pretty standard. It's just a black Lego head, so nothing at that to show. But coming down to the chest, he has a really sweet emblem or logo across his chest. The under armor is pretty basic for clone troopers to have this armor. It looks, you can see there's the tubes, just pretty basic. But the pouches going across are red, just to accent the suit better. And then coming down to the legs, again, the armor is pretty basic for a clone trooper, but the red accents color adds a great amount of detail to it, and also on the boots. The arms just have more red detailing with the armor in between, and the arms are the same. Actually, no, they're different. This one has like a little button pad for him to call anybody, or has the hologram. And then to his back, no back printing on the legs, but the back actually, this without the red, that it looks exactly like a basic clone trooper armor too. But there's just a little red. And then he does come with a few accessories, so let me put them on him. He comes with the kind of like skirt piece and their holsters on him. And then he comes with the red visor on his helmet too. And then he does come with 2 Lego pistols, like the Star Wars blasters. So let me put those in. Oh, they clip onto the guns. That's pretty cool. So here's the figure. There's the visor for him. And you can see he's got the holsters. I put the pistols in them. And then coming around to the back, you can see the skirt comes around to the sides and back. And then he has 2 little, like, You could put like knives in here or something, little strap areas. But I do like clone troopers in general, or any kind of Star Wars clones. I have like a big collection of them. So this one will be good to add. And I like the red on a lot of the clone troopers. Just a little more distinct instead of like blue or anything. But there he is. Awesome figure. And now to my last figure. I don't know the exact variant of this figure. All I know is that it is a Spider-Man. So if you know which one this comes from or the backstory of this exact variant, let me know in the comments below. But here it is. Now again, it's a little hard since I don't know the exact look of this figure. So I'm just kind of going off my own opinion of it. But you can see the face is pretty simple. It's got the red for where the eyes, and then the white would be the eyes, and then just kind of a line where, just a little bit to define where the mouth would be. But it's a pretty simple head. No back printing on the head. Again, if I knew the backstory of the figure, I'd give a little more in depth or a little more better, but I don't. So again, comment down below, let me know where the Spider-Man's from. Coming down to the chest, you can see underneath the logo of the red spider is the muscles. You see his six-pack. And then there is some black around the sides to add a little more detail to it. Coming down to the legs, there's some lines on the waist that come down to the legs. Then some white little squares, just a little more detail. And then the black comes down kind of like pants, and then they come to the boots. So the boots are outlined with red, which go all the way to the back. And then they're white, and then the front of them have these little red eyes kind of areas. And the black does come down to the top of them, to the front. That could be a little better right there. That should be white on the sides. You can see right there and there. That should be white with the red line separating it. To the sides, again, the boots are the white and the red come up. And then the arms have these little areas where the web shooters kind of would be. And then black and a red stripe, which kind of combines with the spider logo. And then this arm is the same as the other one. Boot side is the same. And then coming to the back, the ears printing on the back of the legs, which if you look at it a certain way, you can see that it flows fine. And then coming to the back of the figure, it has the spider logo again, and then it has the white underneath with the black around it, and then you can see the muscles in there. Cool figure. Again, I don't know the exact backstory, so I don't know if there's something that is incorrect about it, but it is a cool Spider-Man figure. I don't have a lot of them. But yep, if you like this video, let me know. Leave a like down below. Comment down below anything you'd want me to check out in the future, or if you know where this Spider-Man is, or any of these backstories or these figures that I didn't say, let me know down below. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button. Become a subscriber. Helps me out with knowing that you guys like these videos. And that's about it. If you want to check out these figures, I'll put links down below for the ones that are on the website. I'll put Minifig-Factory's link down below also. And as always, thanks for watching.